Hello and welcome. I hope that you are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today to talk about books. As I am recording this, it is March 17th, so I'm having a little bit of a mint chocolate chip frozen yogurt shake and some mint cookies, chocolate mint cookies. So if you want to grab a snack, I'll wait for you to come back and then we can start talking books. And have I got a book for you today? It's The Meadowbrook Murders by Jessica Goodman. And it's a young adult mystery set in the prestigious Meadowbrook Academy. It's told through the viewpoint of two students at the academy, Amy and Liz. Amy and her best friend Sarah have been looking forward to their senior year at the Meadowbrook Academy pretty much since the time they started. And what they've been looking forward to the most is senior week. So it's the week before school starts, only seniors are on campus, and it's more laid back than the rest of the school year. They do some school-related things during the day, but the rules are relaxed and there's a party every night. It's finally here for Amy and Sarah, but Amy left last night's party early and upset. Now that it's morning, she's going to be the bigger person and talk to Sarah. But when she arrives in Sarah's room, she discovers Sarah and her boyfriend both dead. And because the room is now a crime scene, Amy needs to move into another student's room. That student is Liz, also a senior at Meadowbrook Academy. Not only did she not go to the party, she didn't even know there was a party. And that's okay with her. Liz is the editor of the school's online newspaper, and she finds that it helps her reporting if she observes rather than participates. When she hears about the murder, Liz realizes that she could be the first to report on it, and that just might make journalism schools take notice of her. She posts her article, but the administration is not pleased. Some of the victims' family members learned of their deaths through that online article. Also, the school wasn't really ready to go public with the news. Restrictions are placed on Liz. The administration must approve of article topics before she can even start researching them. And before she posts any stories, her faculty advisor will have to read them over. These restrictions only make Liz think smarter and work harder. After talking with the journalist that she admires, Liz explores writing in light of her values and reports on the events from the perspectives of her and her classmates. But now, with Amy as her roommate, it becomes impossible for Liz to remain an observer of her classmates' lives, which makes her articles all the more powerful. The Meadowbrook Murders explores the link between power, privilege, and secrets. And because it was a quick read, and since I've been seeing a lot of Frieda McFadden books going out, I added another book for this week, One by One by Frieda McFadden. Claire and Noah have been together for years. They have two children who they both adore. But Claire and Noah can hardly stand to be in the room together anymore. They can't talk without arguing. And this is all going to make their upcoming trip very difficult. They are going away for a week with two other couples. One half of the first couple is Claire's best friend from college, Lindsay. Lindsay is bringing her boyfriend, Warren. One half of the other couple is Noah's best friend since childhood, Jack, and he is bringing his wife, Michelle. They are going to a secluded resort to de-stress and enjoy hiking, and maybe Claire hopes she and Noah can repair the relationship. But Claire has been keeping a secret that could put that in jeopardy. And the 4-hour drive out to the resort is as bad as you'd expect. Noah and Claire are bickering before they ever pull out of their driveway. And it gets worse after they pick up their friends. When they finally arrive at the turnoff, they discover it's a dirt road. Actually, it's more of a trail through the woods. That's not all. The car breaks down soon after they turn off, and they are forced to walk, or attempt to walk, the 2 miles through the woods to the resort. Even with a map and a compass, they're having trouble navigating through the woods, and they begin to suspect that they are being followed by a large animal, judging by the size of the claw marks that it leaves on the trees. And as they travel deeper into the woods, members of their group begin dying one by one. One by one is told through the alternating perspectives of Claire and an anonymous person. Give it a read if you like Miranda or Ruth Ware, or you just want to read a good mystery. So, these books were chosen once again with the bingo card. So let's cross off any of the prompts that these books have fulfilled. I crossed off last week's with the blue pen. We're going to cross off this week's with black. So, it was a mystery. Were either of them longer than 375 pages? I don't think so. I think they were both fairly short. Oh, just missed it. So I don't have that one. Blue on the cover of both of them. The cover was the same color as the clothing I was wearing when I chose the books, and they were both the blue. Standalone book, they were both standalones. Neither of them was in a series. Read a book with someone else, I read this on my own. Was not a short book, was not a recommended book. Tell someone about a book you read. We're going to take that because I've been telling numerous people about books that I've read. Still need to make something and be creative, and still need to begin reading in the early morning. So, this is what we've got so far. So in order to get that one, I need a winter element. Ooh. So to go that way, I need a winter element and a manga or graphic novel. I still need make something be creative, which hopefully we're going to get to that this week. Begin a book early in the morning, recommended book, short book, longer book, book that is part of a series, a retelling, and ask someone to tell you about their favorite book, read a book with someone else. So I am going to try to find something that's going to fit shorter book and graphic novel. I'll be right back. And here we are. I have found a graphic novel to read. It's The Librarian of Auschwitz. It is based on the novel by Antonio Iturbi. So this should be really good. And that'll give us 2 more prompts. I'll be back next Monday to talk about this. And I know I did not get the Explore and Create posted last week. However, I don't know about you, I had a really hard time last week adjusting to the time change. I think I'm okay now. So hopefully we will get an Explore and Create posted for you this week, and that will cross off our Make Something and Be Creative prompt as well. So that wraps it up for today. I'll be back very soon, hopefully with an Explore and Create this week, and talking about this book next week. I hope that you will join me then, and I hope that you enjoy all that you do and all that you read. And thank you!